I've decided to give you a sneak peek at Eternal Fate. Now, first of all, since Reaper has had such hard problems ever since this game has been created for him to test, I decided to help him out a little bit. So, let us begin. New game, continue, options, dream. Now, as you can see, it says 081, but we are at 09 so far. I am the creator of this game. I'm always looking for testers who actually care about gaming and want to make this a better game. Let me know what you think comparatively. I want comments. And sub, please sub. Okay, let's get to it. Options. So, you have your dash, which in my game, you can't run. It would take away from the entire effect of the game. We are going to turn this down so I can be able to be heard. Battle camera, of course, should be on. Now, this is a little trick that he did not realize. Keyboard config. Your normal default keyboard is like this, and you have to use your arrow keys at the bottom. Right here, 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 and here. You can also use O and OK and all that jazz. However, I have given you the option with an amazing plugin that I've been able to get. WASD is at your leisure, so now it is normal. I hate that word, but normal. WASD is how you can move. Now you can use the other as well, the up, down arrows if you feel like it. However, WASD will help let people decide what they would like to do. So let's finish configuring. And also, let me bring up the YouTube gaming window real quick. I know you cannot see my face. I'm going to be fixing that probably within the week. But for now, I've been busy trying to make money and all that good jazz. So, Shadow Cult, let me go to my channel. That's definitely not the video I want on. Oh, there it is. Alright, there we go. And one person apparently is watching. Hello, random person. Good to go. I have no idea why it still says Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, but we'll go with it. It should save. And the thumbnail honestly should be this thing here. Anyways, let's get started. Now, he thinks it's a bug, correct? If you've watched his stream, Reaper Reaction Gaming or Anime Gaming or Reaction Reaper King. He's had so many dang channels. Dream is basically your shut off. Instead of a bug, as he loves to say, Dream shuts off the game because you're dreaming. That is how the game works. Yes, it might be a little quirky, but comparatively to say end or like shut down, kind of doesn't give the purpose of my game. Now let's get right back into it because we have a lot to cover. Alright. Let me stop streaming for 1 second and pop the window back up. On it. It shouldn't have messed with the stream. Usually there's a time frame, but we shall see. In any case, let's get back to work, shall we? New game. Now, there will be bugs and everything else, and I could read all this to you, but to give you a download, everything that is put in this game, there's a reason. So, hello gamers, welcome to the world shaded by mystery. You may be wondering, what is Eternal Fate? Well, that's what I'm about to tell you. There are a lot of new elements in this game you may not know, so I'm going to explain them to you as quick as I can. Now, this part of the game, I basically was going through and thinking, what is the best lettering? Now, it doesn't help for some people. I have a pretty big screen, and I may change it, but at this moment, I can see it perfectly where I'm sitting. And it is in about the laptop screen of a widescreen angle comparatively, so I might just keep it because it really brings out the game itself. I also probably, after this, I'm going to go backwards. That way I can hear it a little bit better. Anyway, here we go. So health, magic, experience, and target points are all changed. This is to give my game its own feel. This may be my first game, but I don't plan on being generic. And I don't. I really, really stress this. I am trying so hard to not be generic. I don't want to be all these other little RPG games and everything else. I wanted to go with something that was my own feel. And so this is what you're going with. So here's the list. And this is something all of you who actually play the game need to think about. Health is blood, which is blood points, or BP. Magic is eternal, or EP for eternal points. Target is Zen for XP. Zen points and experience is rise. Your rise is your level. It's pretty simple. The more you rise is basically the more level you'll gain. So right now I would say the highest you can get, I mean you can probably get higher, but is level 10. You won't get any new skills after like level 10, if I recall correctly. And of course this game's going to be a lot longer than it is, but level 10 is where we're at so far. Health is blood. I love how I put blood for health. It just seems a lot more like a mature feel, but still on, we can go with a PG still level in the sense. Though my game is probably going to be PG-13, honestly, in the sense of possibly if for everyone's not going to work out, in the sense. Anyways, and of course your Zen points. Oh my gosh, I cannot stress this enough. With Zen points is, so you have magic points, right? Well, when you attack or are attacked, you gain Zen points. Zen points give you special abilities. So you have your magic abilities, you also have your special abilities. And I will go into this more, but know that you need as many as you can. And I've really tried to balance this system as best as possible. Hello, Reaper. Looky, looky. I'm explaining to you how to play my game. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the stream, my good buddy. Jump scares complication. Oh, I'm actually going to have to watch that, dude. That's going to be fantastic. These are not random, I can assure you. There will be a reason for all this later. Simple facts. One last thing before I go. Frequently save your game. I cannot stress this enough. I've seen Reaper do this countless times. He does not save and he dies. It is funny to watch, but at the same time I can see the grievance. If you do not save, you can die. And think like Resident Evil style type of stuff, you will go all the way back and everything you just did will be gone forever, and unless you save. Good luck, gamers. Enjoy Eternal Fate. Now, Eternal Fate, there's a reason for the name and everything. I'm going to go on a limb. Yeah, you saved this time, but last streams you weren't. I'm going to go on a limb, though, and just give you a whole idea of Eternal Fate. Eternal Fate actually comes from a little bit of my idea from a manga that I was writing. I never completely finished it. I didn't even complete the first episode, honestly. But it was called Eternal Grey. And it's the same type of feel. There's different type of characters and everything, but some of the characters actually come from my manga, and that's where I've got some of the inspiration, which is actually really cool, that I've intertwined everything, like the universe. It's way different universes completely, but the characters and their personalities match almost identical in some cases. And here we go. And I almost forgot, of course, I'm giving you this to help you find your way. She does help you guys. She does help you. She gives you little tidbits. Your eternal spirit. Oh, no. Now, as you can see, there's different types of writing for each character. She has more purplish, and of course, when there's there's all color code, and I can go through that later on in a different stream because I actually have the notes for all my color codes. I haven't looked in it in so long, but I definitely have those available. And yes, definitely still streaming that, even though I put like Eternal Fate right there. I don't understand why it says that, but whatever. Wow, watching. We have 4 people watching this. It's crazy right now. Anyways, guys, let's get back into it. So, okay. Now, I'm not going to click it. But Reaper always is like, which one do I pick? Yes, you pick yes. If you pick no, she's going to basically say, well, I guess game over. So, if you want to end the game that quick and beat it, well, and lose at it, you pick no. Because you need the eternal truth. The eternal truth is a huge part of the game. You won't even learn about it in the first chapter or so, but there is a huge ideal to the eternal truth. Wording is important. So, of course, we're going to click yes. Okay, now I'm going to read faster than Reaper. In a time when life was different yet still the same, there was a prince who dabbled in dark arts and became corrupt by the power he once controlled. With every day he lost more of his soul to the evil magic. Finally the prince killed the king, and all seemed doomed for the noble land of Seraph. But, as luck would have it, there was still hope. His younger brother saw this and went to Dragoon to try to gain the aid of the dragons. Though not as strong as his brother, the young prince was very cunning and brave. The boy, only 12 years old at the time, traveled to a distant yet and forgotten place that was only told in stories by his father. When he made it to Dragoon, there was no hostility. Instead, he was greeted by the Dragon King, who was waiting for him. I see it's time, he said. I have been waiting for you. Correct, it won't be listed. What the fuck won't let me type? I want to say on their message, messing up some error. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little rundown of this whole thing. I don't want to go into too much details of everything through the game because I don't want to give every little aspect. It's more or less quickies. And now it's time for Bedrocks. That part is so important. I'm going to tell you that right now. That time for Bedrocks thing is such an important part of the game. You don't even understand. Now the whole story is basically past. See, I don't just give you like the game itself. I give you a lot of lore from basically the past. And I give you little hints like for how the game's going to go even in the first chapter. I get you ready for what is to come to a certain extent. Though it's almost, I would say that chapter 1, honestly, is the prologue. That's literally what it is. It's the prologue to get you started. Because once we start on chapter 2, it's gonna get really, really crazy. Welcome to your home. It's really simple. Everything else, your bed. I'm not going to click on it because I know it works. It lets you sleep. The next day goes. It has no matter for the day. However, what I can tell you is that anytime that you lose HP, you need a bed. And there's only 2 places so far in the game that you can go to sleep and heal yourself. Your home and the end, just so you know. Of course, you always want to click on chests, good noises, a blood vial. We've already talked about blood, so of course it's going to give you HP. It's a potion. Simple as that. A present from Ike. You're going to learn about Ike soon enough. And again, it's 3:38. I'm only going to be doing this for about another 22 minutes. This is part 1. I definitely will be doing more throughout the time. It'll get me more motivated to keep completing the game and everything else, but I do want to go through this. I've wanted to do this for a long time. Alright, I'm going to stress this really fast. Click everywhere in my game. Sometimes I don't even remember where I click and put things, because like, you need to click here, you need to click there, you need to click over there, and there's all types of points, and this is just one part. So let's click on the board. It's a note from Mikey. Do you want to read the note? Yes or no. It's pretty simple. You should always click yes, not every time in my game, because there could be consequences, but you'll learn that soon enough. Not in this chapter though. Again, this is the prologue. Think of just introductions, learning a few things. That's how I would see it as. But if you click no, you can go through the game, you can look at it, you can even grind a little bit. But you cannot progress a certain point without this part. Now, there might be some bugs that I still need to work out. For instance, Roxas, meet me at house as soon as you wake up. I give you a little idea of what she looks like off the bat. She's a Neko Knight. Literally, that's what she is. And you'll learn more about it once you click on it and learn more about the character. Now, let's go to our options real quick. We have item, Zen, equip, status, formation, options, save, game end. Come on, game end's pretty easy, right? No reason for formation because we only have one character right now. Ace SC, there's a reason for that name too. At the moment, I cannot think. I have the notes. But let's go into items, which we have a 1 blood vial. Your weapon is a Seraph sword, armor, and key items, nothing. Okay. Then, magic and special. Oh look, specials. We just talked about that. Magic, nothing. He's level 1. Why would he have anything? What's equipped? Just the sword, it seems. Alright. Status. This is where you learn about your characters that you play with, and there will be more to go by. For chapter 1, which is the prologue, you will only have 3 characters, but I guarantee you and promise you there will be more characters. You won't be able to use them all at once because that'd just be hectic, but definitely you're going to use up to 4 characters, and you can switch out to a certain amount. Roxas player 17 and interested in Nike. I should put more into and interested because he is very interested in Nike. A shaded pass. Roxas is a noble of the Order of Seraph. That basically should be changed a little bit, but again, I have to go through certain points. When I first started this, the whole idea of being able to type all this out was not even allowed. It was so stupid. It definitely needs to be known how much of Roxas is a flirt, and he doesn't even have to try. You'll see. Shaded pass. Again, if you read into things, I give you little tidbits of what's going to happen throughout the game. Shaded pass, you know, he's a noble, right? And the Order of Seraph. These are the key things that you really need. And there you go, Ascension. ASC. There you go. Ascension. That's what the level is. Your rise gains the level, and you get an ascension from level 1 to level 2. Boom. You just learned a lot. I changed this. It was very common. I changed the gold bars. You'll learn about your currency in a minute. I can't believe I actually have 4 people watching. I wonder who they all are. You can always go to options and figure all this out again. Like I said, I'm going to turn the volume up to 60, especially in this area. And let's get back to it. Okay, so meet your mom. Roxas, would you be a dear and go pick some herbs from Jacob? It would help your mother out. Now, if you look, you have your blue, you have your herbs, and Jacob. Okay, so Roxas is a character that you can use. So Roxas is in that color. Jacob is an NPC that you need to talk to, and he has importance. So he's yellow. Herbs, right there is an item, a key item you'll need. You have no choice. You need to click it. Do I have a choice? Nope. You know me too well. Pretty easy. Alright. And of course, you could always click on her again. You still unpick the birds. Be more resourceful. Simple as that. You click all over the place, but you don't need to. Oh look, a bookshelf. I wonder. Bookcase. There's a book here. Oh, sure, I'll love to read it. You open this book and start to read the first page. Story of Seraph. You notice that the book has a lot of torn pages. Torn pages. Later, Reaper. I wonder what happened to the rest of the pages. I think I'll hold on to this. And you should. You gained a quest item, an unknown book. Oh, this book. Let me tell you. You're gonna need it. That book is literally one of the biggest parts of the game. I have got to say, I really put a lot of thought into this. I don't particularly know I'm pretty good when it comes to wording on certain things, but you know, it is what it is. Now, as you look around, you can see the environment. It's a little house, but there's graves. Here lies Connor Flair. Here lies Victoria Flair. Well, his name's Roxas, so I'll let you guys take a chance. Here is a secret egg, I would say, in the sense, and gives you a little more idea about his interest. Oh look, the water looks amazing. Maybe I could want to go swimming later. Swimming. And of course you can always click on most characters. Each character that's around will definitely be able to click on. I'm sorry, Roxas, but I can't let you go up here. People have been disappearing and we have reason to believe. Forget what I just said. Story progresses. I wonder what's up there. The point is you can't go up there without permission. I wonder what's going on. Perhaps I should ask around. Maybe someone at the inn will know. Okay, if I recall correctly, purple is a huge part. Like, big areas that have meaning to it is the inn. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go on there, so it will be in that color. And of course, you can always click on everyone else. I see you woke up late this again. There you go. Our mission shall not fail. For the order. Something strange is happening. And of course, I believe you still can click on these guys. You are not allowed to enter. You are not allowed to enter. And you can always look at their names. Rogers and Gober. I'm not kidding you. Some of the names I've come up with in this game are funny. But still. Oh, look. There's some little crate chest things. I wonder what has stuff in them. Let's find out. The chest is empty. And here I go. Congratulations, you found your first empty chest. There will be different types of chests to discover. The empty chest, the trap chest, and possibly something worse than that. I guess you'll find out, won't you? Okay. This is the only thing I'm going to tell you to not give away too much information. My game has puzzles. And some of the chests are going to take you through, I would say, challenges. You get the empty chest, but you're just going to be like, oh man, I wish there was something in it. Right? Trap chests, you could always get like a boss or an ambush or whatever. All just depends. And then of course there's other things too. But there's also, I would say, more or less like really good chests that can take you through a portal. But the problem is it's not always really good. So it's a game of chance with those ones. And here we have your currency. You found 50 Rio. That's how you say it, Rio. Anyone else who doesn't say it right, well, that's your fault. And we've made it to the third area. Oh, look. There's a door. But I haven't completed everything necessary to enter. Come back when you meet the requirements. Thank you, Anna. She's so helpful. I have 13 minutes, so... And another reason I want to do this is because he does not read fast. He doesn't. He sucks at it. So I'll read for him. Only the wise search for knowledge, and only seekers learn the truth. If you're willing to listen, I will tell you the fragment of the story. And it is a fragment of the story. Think of like the jewel shards in like Inuyasha in the sense. There's a lot of it. Do you want to hear the old man's story? You have the option. I'd take it. Wonderful. Now sit down and listen. For what you're about to hear is truth, yet still shaded. And here we go about it. Hopefully it starts. Yep, story starts. You may have heard rumors or stories, but this noble land of Sereth wasn't always so noble. No, this land had a time when it was corrupt. Long ago. I was just a boy no older than you are now, when tragedy befell this wondrous place. The prince at the time was a fair young lad who even fought in the great war of Alzia. With many of his friends lost during the war, the prince became distraught, and, to make things worse, all his father cared about was wealth and power. One day while traveling through the cliff roads, he met a woman. She was beautiful, so beautiful in fact, that the prince couldn't help but ask her, "Miss, what is your name?" Okay. I'm sure you all should realize that the prince is a big part of the story. But who is this mysterious girl? I guess you'll find out later, won't you? And that is just a fragment of the story, and for now, all you need to know. Many search for answers, yet very few search for the truth. If you excuse me, I must go now. You can always click the space bar to make him go faster if you really don't want to wait. And he's gone. Oh look, I can move again. Everyone knows the story. Everyone knows the story, but I don't know the story. There's a story? Okay then. Ooh, let's click on here. It's locked. Perhaps you can find the key. Oh, this is a cool looking girl. Let's click on her. Hey cutie, wanna have some fun? No thanks? Hell yeah. Well, just for sake of pleasure, let's go with this one. Great. Meet me at Vinny's Inn later. You won't be disappointed. Oh look, she's gone. And then of course you have, ooh look, it looks like a shop. It must be a shop. Alright. And so would that one be. Over here. The inn is closed right now. Please come back later. Waitress guard. Yes. She's a waitress guard. Look at this house. Hey, I know that girl. She's got cat ears. Alright. I can't make all the words. For Dragon King W lands with Bring Sereth. Okay, so a lot of people think that I just messed up. No, I didn't. There's a reason for this, and later on you're going to learn more and more of the words, and then hopefully you can put them all together. If you do, you might get a prize. Or you might unlock a boss. Or who knows, you could die. Haven't decided yet. Won't that be enjoyable? I wonder what it means. Oh look, there's stuff all around. You can click everywhere, but I'd recommend clicking on things that look like you should click on it. Dear Diary, it's been over 2 years now since I was rescued by Roxas and the Order. I still don't remember where I am from, or for that matter, where my people are. Okay, look, you see that color? Order, right? That, I would say, is an organization in a sense. The Order of Sereth. In this land, that is the main force. The Order. This is where they come from. Sereth. You'll understand more and more, and once you start getting the colors. So, there we go. Let's keep going. But that's okay. As long as Roxas is here, I'll be okay. And as he's watching me, I'll watch over him. And who knows, maybe one day we can be together. Aww. Whoa, exclamation mark. Dang. Well, let's click on her and see what goes on. There you are, Lazy. What took you so long? Never mind. I need to get some carrots for tonight's dinner. Okay. Great. Carrots are in session this time of year, so try to get at least 5 bulks of them. You can find them out in the farmlands. Hey, look, the farmlands. We had the inn that was the same color as the farmlands. Same reason. There's things that need to be done there. Did you get the carrots for dinner? Remember, the carrots are growing in the farmlands just east outside the wall. I explained to you in grave detail, because I don't want you to get lost, where to go. So yes, my game is pretty linear. However, it's still an amazing opportunity to learn. I've also put a lot of thought, and we're going to get into a couple battles But first, let's do a few quests. And we are in the farmlands. Welcome to... Oh, look. Are those carrots? Hi, Roxas. Are you here for some carrots? I believe so. Sounds good. I'll let you in the garden then. Gardener Blair. Okay. You found a quest item, carrots. Another quest item, carrots. Oh look, more carrots. More carrots? Wow. Hey look, all 5 carrots. Nice. Surprisingly. Oh, there it is. I was like, we are not getting any fights. Oh no! Carrot rats! A miss? Uh-oh. Ow. Ow. Uh-oh. Ooh, lucky. Ooh, we're losing health fast, guys. Got one. This is the battling system. As you can see, you've got your blood points, your eternal points, your Zen points. There's the character. And up here, you have this nifty little stuff, right? There's Roxas, and there's Carrot Rat B. See? Carrot Rat B. I've given you an HP gauge, which explains how much health that they have, so you don't feel like you're just hitting things and you don't even know. A miss. That can happen often. However, some enemies, you have the ability to hit twice. Isn't that awesome? Other enemies, not so much. Other enemies can hit you twice. It's all part of the game. Gained experience. Gained rise. Right? And 8 Rio. Simple. Alright, let's get out of here before something else happens. Oh, let's click on it. It's really hard to take carrots with all the rats around here. Right? Alright. Always be a pleasure to see you. Let's go over here. No one is going to the Dark Forest without permission from the Elder. Okay, Dark Forest. Another area in the game. Has importance. Every area that you go to, the Dark Forest, in your house, everything has importance because it's a map. And that's why it's that color. The Elder is a figure for the Order, which is why he is yellow. Also an NPC. There's a chest over there, but I'm kind of scared to go get it. Oh, look, a house. You look a lot like my grandson. Alright. Lots of stuff in here, lots of stuff. There's a guy. Probably should click on him. Every ending, there's always a journey. I like to put a lot of philosophical things in my own type of way of thinking. Oh, we have 58 Rio. Great. Oh, so you're Flair's boy. Did she send you for her weekly pickup? No problem at all. Here you are. You received the quest item Herbs. Say something. Do you think you might help me later today? I have a job that I can't do anymore. Come back later today if you're not busy and help this old man out. I'll pay you for your effort. You should go talk to your mom first. Come back later. Alright, I'm going to come back later. And we are going to finish this off real quick. Because we got to finish these 2 quests. And I'm going to end the stream after that. But this, again, is a rundown of the game. Slowly but surely, we will progress. I will showcase one time my entire game. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. Now every area I may eventually do, but you know, It all just depends. Wow, look at how fresh these are. They'll be perfect for a nice meal. Here, take this. Not bad for a day's work. 80 Rio! Let's click on her again, shall we? It'll be ready at 6. I want to make sure to make you something before you left. Heart. Aww. She loves me. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe. Hey, look, she's gone. We can go in the inn. But we should go turn this in first. It's always a good idea to complete quests before going and doing another area. If you can finish the quest, I would suggest turning it in. You don't have to, but it makes more sense. At least to me. Thank you, Roxas. You really helped me out. Here's your allowance for the week. Receive 50 Rio. Wow, Mom. Thanks. You cheap bastard. But woo! 50 Rio! Yay! Alright. And just so you believe me, do you want to sleep? I do. Great fast acting music. Not that slow bullshit. And let's look. Oh my god. Blood points are full. You went to sleep and you got all your stuff back. So, before we end this stream, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you want to see more? I'm interested. Let's do a card. Evaluation time. Edit card. Do you like the games so far? Question mark. Yes or no save. Did you like the game live stream so far? Blah blah blah. And also, are you interested in more commentary? There you go. And that right there, you have a little more info. If you click on that, you get to see certain things. Do you like the game so far? Are you interested in more commentary? Also, Undertale, if you really want to watch that. Pretty good stream, pretty good. Again, alright guys, it's 4 o'clock. I got school and everything, but we will definitely do more of this. But before I forget and completely freak out, which this needs to be taken care of. There shouldn't be save files here, and I'm going to try to fix it. But we're going to try to save on this file. And hopefully it saves. Did it save? It did. It saved. I will look into it though, for sure. As always, guys, I'm tired. I'm seriously curious though, like, what do you guys think? Like, I've worked so hard, hours upon hours. You don't even understand working on this game. It's not even done. This is like the prologue, chapter 1. And honestly, I was thinking over 20 chapters plus probably 2 sequels to this game. And you know, I really have put a lot of work into it. I always need more testers. I hope everyone would be interested in actually enjoying that. You know, again, next time you actually get to see my face and we can go through it together and everything else. I'd like more activity though in the chat if possible. As always though, guys, this is Shadow Fox Gaming. And also, Shiro is signing out.